Good evening. My dear friends, have you ever wondered why some people seem to handle challenges with ease, while others seem to be stuck in a loop of doubt and negativity? What if I told you that the difference lies in one simple, yet powerful habit? It's the way they talk to themselves every single day. Today, we're going to dive into something that could change your entire perspective on life. 9 things to tell yourself every day. These aren't just ordinary words. They're affirmations that can transform your mindset, boost your confidence, and make you unstoppable. Why should you care? Because what you believe about yourself shapes the life you live. If you're ready to break free from self-doubt and take control of your future, then stick with me to the end of this speech. I promise, these 9 things will ignite the spark you need to push yourself towards greatness. Let's get started. The power of positive thinking and how it shapes your mindset cannot be overstated. It all starts with the way we talk to ourselves, the thoughts we allow to run through our minds, and the beliefs we hold about our own potential. Positive thinking is not just about adopting an optimistic attitude in the face of adversity, but about creating a foundation for self-confidence and emotional resilience that supports our ability to thrive. When we tell ourselves positive affirmations daily, we create a mindset that is more capable of handling challenges, overcoming setbacks, and moving forward toward our goals. The key to understanding the transformative power of positive thinking lies in recognizing how our thoughts shape our actions. When we tell ourselves things like, "I am capable," "I am strong," or "I have the power to succeed," we are actively building our mental strength. These statements plant seeds of belief that encourage us to take action in ways we might otherwise avoid. The more we repeat these positive affirmations, the more they become ingrained in our subconscious, influencing how we approach challenges, setbacks, and even opportunities. It's as if we are rewiring our brains to focus on solutions instead of problems. Positive thinking doesn't mean ignoring or suppressing negative emotions or thoughts. It simply means choosing to counterbalance negativity with optimism, self-encouragement, and self-compassion. This practice can dramatically shift how we view ourselves and the world around us. For example, when faced with a difficult situation, instead of thinking, "I can't do this," or "I'm not good enough," positive thinking empowers us to shift our internal dialogue to something more productive and supportive, such as, "This may be difficult, but I have the tools and skills to get through it." Positive thinking encourages us to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth rather than threats to our success. By consistently telling ourselves that we are capable and resilient, we begin to view obstacles as stepping stones that help us learn, develop, and evolve. It fosters a growth mindset, where we believe that our abilities and intelligence can be developed with effort, learning, and perseverance. Over time, positive thinking also strengthens our emotional resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, and it's cultivated by our ability to maintain a hopeful and constructive mindset. When we continuously remind ourselves of our strengths, our achievements, and our potential, we build the confidence necessary to keep going even when things get tough. This process doesn't mean that setbacks won't occur or that we won't experience feelings of doubt or frustration. Instead, it helps us navigate these challenges with a greater sense of assurance and hope that we can overcome them. Positive thinking shapes our mindset by reinforcing our belief in our own power and abilities. It encourages us to focus on possibilities instead of limitations, to see setbacks as temporary and solvable, and to approach life's challenges with a sense of purpose and determination. The more we practice it, the more we start to see the world and ourselves through a lens of optimism and self-belief. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. The more we tell ourselves we can succeed, the more we take the actions necessary to make success a reality. In this way, positive thinking doesn't just change how we think, it changes what we do and ultimately who we become. Overcoming negativity and doubts through daily mental habits is a powerful practice that can transform the way we approach life. It's easy to fall into a pattern of self-doubt and negative thinking, especially when faced with challenges or failures. These thoughts can become automatic, reinforcing feelings of inadequacy or fear of failure. However, the key to breaking free from this cycle lies in our ability to consciously shift our focus, reframe negative thoughts, and replace them with empowering beliefs. This is where the concept of mental habits comes into play. By making a consistent effort to replace negativity with constructive and positive thinking, we can retrain our minds to approach life with greater confidence and resilience. End of section 6. Negative thinking often arises from a variety of sources: past experiences, societal pressures, or even our own insecurities. These thoughts can become deeply ingrained in our psyche, creating a mindset that automatically defaults to the negative. For example, we might think things like, "I'm not good enough," "I'll never succeed," or "this is too hard." When we allow these thoughts to dominate our inner dialogue, they can shape our actions, leading to inaction, avoidance, or feelings of helplessness. Over time, this can prevent us from pursuing our goals or reaching our full potential. The good news is that we have the power to change this. By intentionally practicing positive mental habits every day, we can begin to replace these negative patterns with ones that support our growth and success. The first step in overcoming negativity is becoming aware of the negative thoughts we have. This awareness allows us to recognize when we're falling into a pattern of self-doubt or pessimism. Once we're aware of these thoughts, we can consciously choose to challenge them. Rather than accepting them as truth, we can reframe them with more balanced, empowering alternatives. Instead of thinking, "I can't do this," we can remind ourselves, "This is difficult, but I have the skills and resources to figure it out." Instead of thinking, "I'm not good enough," we can affirm, "I am capable and worthy of success." Reframing negative thoughts in this way helps to disrupt the automatic negative thinking pattern and replace it with a more supportive and growth-oriented mindset. Another powerful technique for overcoming negativity is the practice of self-compassion. Many of us are our own harshest critics, constantly holding ourselves to unrealistically high standards. When we make mistakes or fall short of our goals, we may berate ourselves or feel like we've failed. However, by practicing self-compassion, we can treat ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer a friend. Instead of criticizing ourselves for imperfections or setbacks, we can acknowledge that it's okay to struggle and that we're doing our best. Self-compassion helps us to build resilience and keep moving forward without letting negativity hold us back. It's important to cultivate a habit of gratitude. Focusing on the positive aspects of our lives, no matter how small, can shift our perspective and reduce the impact of negativity. When we make it a daily habit to reflect on the things we're grateful for, it becomes easier to focus on the good in our lives rather than getting stuck in negative thought patterns. Gratitude also helps to increase our sense of well-being, reminding us that despite challenges, we have much to appreciate and celebrate. Overcoming negativity is not about ignoring or suppressing negative thoughts. It's about learning how to manage them and prevent them from controlling our actions. By developing daily mental habits that encourage positive thinking, self-compassion, and gratitude, we can break free from the grip of negativity and create a mindset that supports our success and happiness. This shift may take time and consistent effort, but the more we practice, the more natural it becomes. And as we begin to overcome negativity, we create space for more positivity, confidence, and personal growth, ultimately helping us to live a more fulfilled and empowered life. Building emotional resilience is an essential aspect of personal growth, and one of the most effective ways to strengthen this resilience is by telling yourself the right things every day. Emotional resilience is the ability to recover quickly from setbacks, adapt to change, and keep going despite difficulties. It's about bouncing back from adversity with a sense of strength, optimism, and clarity, rather than letting challenges break you down. One of the most powerful tools we have in building emotional resilience is our inner dialogue. The things we tell ourselves in moments of difficulty can either fuel our resilience or undermine it. By consciously choosing words and thoughts that support our mental strength, we can become more emotionally resilient in the face of life's inevitable ups and downs. When life becomes overwhelming or when we face adversity, it's natural to feel defeated or discouraged. However, the way we respond to those emotions is what ultimately determines our ability to cope and move forward. Instead of allowing negative self-talk to take over, reminding ourselves that we are capable, resourceful, and resilient can help us find the strength to keep going. For example, telling yourself, "I've faced challenges before and I got through them," or "This is difficult but I can handle it," can instill a sense of confidence and determination, helping you to navigate difficult situations with a clearer mindset. The words we use when talking to ourselves directly influence our emotional state. For instance, if we constantly tell ourselves, "I can't handle this," or "This is too much for me," we are reinforcing feelings of helplessness and powerlessness. These thoughts can quickly spiral, making it more difficult to cope with stress and overcome obstacles. On the other hand, when we practice self-encouragement, such as affirming, "I am stronger than I realize," or "I am capable of overcoming this," we activate a mindset of empowerment that strengthens our resilience and helps us face challenges head-on. Building emotional resilience through daily affirmations and positive self-talk also helps us regulate our emotions. Emotional regulation is the ability to manage and respond to emotional experiences in healthy ways. Resilient people are not immune to feelings of frustration, sadness, or anger. Rather, they are able to process and express these emotions in constructive ways. By reminding ourselves that emotions are temporary and that we have the power to choose how we respond, we can avoid getting overwhelmed by intense feelings. This ability to maintain emotional balance is crucial for resilience, as it enables us to stay focused and composed, even in the midst of chaos. Emotional resilience is built upon the belief that challenges and setbacks are a natural part of life and personal growth. It's easy to feel defeated when things don't go as planned, but resilient individuals understand that failure is not a reflection of their worth or abilities, it's simply a part of the journey. By telling ourselves mistakes are opportunities to learn, or failure does not define me, we can adopt a growth mindset that encourages us to keep trying, learning, and evolving. This mindset is crucial for overcoming setbacks and building long-term resilience. Another important aspect of emotional resilience is self-compassion. Being kind to ourselves when we face challenges is essential for maintaining emotional well-being. Instead of criticizing ourselves for struggling or making mistakes, resilient individuals offer themselves the same empathy and understanding they would offer a close friend. By telling ourselves, "It's okay to struggle," or "I am doing my best," we acknowledge that it's normal to face difficulties and that we deserve kindness and support in those moments. This compassion helps us to stay grounded and continue moving forward with a sense of self-worth and dignity, even during tough times. Building emotional resilience is a practice, and the more we engage in it, the stronger we become. The daily practice of telling ourselves empowering, supportive statements can rewire our brains to approach challenges with greater confidence and calm. Over time, these affirmations become ingrained in our subconscious, reinforcing the belief that we can handle anything that comes our way. By strengthening our emotional resilience, we not only improve our ability to cope with life's challenges, but also enhance our overall sense of well-being, happiness, and fulfillment. Resilience is not just about surviving adversity. It's about thriving in the face of it. And the more we cultivate this resilience through our daily thoughts, the more we equip ourselves to live life with strength, confidence, and optimism. Taking responsibility for our actions and choices is a transformative habit that empowers us to take control of our lives. By telling ourselves every day that we are accountable for our own decisions, we unlock the potential for personal growth, self-improvement, and achievement. It's easy to fall into the trap of blaming others or external circumstances when things don't go as planned. But true personal empowerment comes from recognizing that we are the architects of our own life. Every decision we make, from how we react to challenges to how we approach our goals, has an impact on the direction we move toward. When we take full responsibility for our choices, we gain the clarity and motivation to shape our future in a way that aligns with our values, ambitions, and purpose. The first step toward embracing responsibility is acknowledging that we are in control of how we respond to situations. Life will always present us with obstacles, setbacks, and unexpected events, but it's how we choose to react that determines the outcome. Rather than viewing ourselves as victims of circumstances, we can tell ourselves that we have the power to decide how we handle. This shift in perspective can be incredibly liberating, as it removes the sense of helplessness that often accompanies difficult situations. By accepting responsibility for our reactions, we begin to see ourselves as proactive participants in our own lives, rather than passive observers. Responsibility also involves owning up to our mistakes and shortcomings. No one is perfect and everyone faces moments of failure or misjudgment. However, it's not the mistakes themselves that define us, it's how we respond to them. Instead of shying away from mistakes or blaming others, we can tell ourselves that taking ownership of our errors is a sign of strength and growth. Admitting when we're wrong allows us to learn from our experiences and improve our decision-making moving forward. This level of self-awareness fosters a growth mindset, where we embrace challenges and view setbacks as opportunities to develop resilience, wisdom, and skill. It's essential to recognize that we are responsible for setting our own goals and taking action toward achieving them. We cannot rely on others to define our path or create the opportunities we need for success. By telling ourselves every day that we are in charge of our own dreams, we cultivate a sense of ownership and determination. This mindset encourages us to take consistent action toward our goals, regardless of obstacles or setbacks. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment or depending on external circumstances. It's about taking initiative and making things happen. Responsibility extends to how we care for our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. We are the ones who decide how much time we dedicate to self-care, how we manage stress, and what habits we cultivate. When we take responsibility for our health, we set ourselves up for greater success in all areas of life. This includes recognizing the importance of rest, exercise, nutrition, and mindfulness practices. By prioritizing our well-being, we ensure that we have the energy, focus, and resilience needed to tackle life's challenges and pursue our goals with clarity and passion. Taking responsibility also means taking ownership of our relationships. We can't control how others behave, but we can control how we show up in our interactions. By being accountable for our actions, words, and behavior in relationships, we foster trust, respect, and understanding. We recognize that healthy relationships are a two-way street, and our efforts to communicate, listen, and support others are integral to building strong connections. When we own our role in relationships, we create an environment of mutual respect and collaboration, which enriches both our personal and professional lives. Taking responsibility for our actions and choices empowers us to live a life that is aligned with our values and purpose. It helps us to become more self-awareness, proactive, and resilient, and it shifts our mindset from one of limitation to one of possibility. When we accept responsibility, we stop waiting for circumstances to change and start creating the life we want to live. We recognize that we have the power to make decisions, take action, and move forward, regardless of external factors. This sense of personal accountability enables us to live with integrity, confidence, and a sense of fulfillment. By reminding ourselves every day that we are responsible for our own choices, we unlock the door to a future where we are in charge of our own destiny. Practicing gratitude every day can have a profound impact on our overall well-being and mindset. When we focus on what we have, rather than what we lack, we begin to shift our perspective and cultivate a more positive outlook on life. This simple habit of appreciating the small and big blessings in our lives helps to counterbalance the natural tendency to focus on what is wrong or what we desire. So, by telling ourselves each day that we are grateful for the things we often take for granted, we can transform our mental and emotional states, creating a sense of abundance rather than scarcity. Gratitude opens our hearts and minds to the richness of life, helping us to experience more joy, peace, and fulfillment. One of the most powerful aspects of gratitude is that it helps to reframe our mindset. It's easy to fall into a negative thought pattern, where we fixate on what we don't have or what's not going well in our lives. These thoughts can drain our energy and create a sense of dissatisfaction, making it difficult to appreciate the present moment. However, by practicing gratitude daily, we interrupt this cycle and refocus our attention on the positive aspects of our lives, whether it's appreciating the support of a loved one, the beauty of nature, or the opportunities we've had. Gratitude reminds us that there is always something to be thankful for, no matter the circumstances. Gratitude enhances our emotional resilience. When we face challenges, it's easy to feel overwhelmed or discouraged. However, by reminding ourselves of the things we are grateful for, we can shift our emotional focus away from frustration and disappointment and towards feelings of appreciation and hope. Gratitude acts as a buffer against negativity, helping us to cope with stress and adversity in a healthier way. It encourages us to look for silver linings, even in difficult situations, and to find meaning and growth in our experiences. This shift in perspective can make a huge difference in how we handle life's obstacles, enabling us to navigate them with greater ease and grace. Another key benefit of daily gratitude practice is its ability to improve our relationships. When we focus on the positive qualities of the people around us and express our appreciation for them, we strengthen our connections and deepen our bonds. Whether it's acknowledging a friend's kindness, a colleague's support, or a family member's love, expressing gratitude fosters a sense of connection and trust. This not only enhances our relationships but also creates a ripple effect, inspiring others to express gratitude as well. By making gratitude a regular part of our interactions, we contribute to a culture of appreciation and positivity in our personal and professional lives. Gratitude also has a direct impact on our physical health. Studies have shown that people who practice gratitude regularly experience lower levels of stress and anxiety, as well as improved sleep and overall well-being. By focusing on the positive aspects of our lives, we can reduce the harmful effects of negative emotions like worry, frustration, and anger. Gratitude promotes relaxation, helping to lower blood pressure and boost our immune system, which in turn enhances our ability to stay healthy and energized. It's a simple yet effective tool for enhancing our physical health, as it encourages a mindset of peace and contentment. The beauty of gratitude is that it doesn't require any special skills or resources. It's available to everyone, regardless of age, background, or circumstance. It's a habit that can be cultivated in small ways, such as taking a few moments each day to reflect on the things we are thankful for, writing them down in a gratitude journal, sharing them with others, or simply pausing to acknowledge them in our minds can help to deepen the practice. The more consistently we practice gratitude, the more natural it becomes and the more benefits we experience. It's a habit that not only improves our mindset, but also enriches our lives in countless ways. Gratitude is about cultivating a sense of abundance and appreciating the present moment. It helps us to let go of the constant desire for more and instead focus on the richness of what we already have. By telling ourselves every day that we are grateful for the things we often overlook, we begin to create a life that is full of appreciation, joy, and peace. Gratitude helps us to stay grounded, even during challenging times, and it encourages us to live with intention and purpose. It is a powerful practice that has the potential to transform our mind.